The Way to Peace in Ukraine or Ureign and the World, Part 7 of 13, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English, on March 7, 2025.
Russian people are humans just like you, like your country's citizens. They're just driven, forced to fight. Otherwise they would die, and their family will be punished also. That's why they probably thought of how to stop the war.
This was the moment Pavel Filyatov cut ties with Russia, tearing up his military ID and Russian passport, flushing them down a toilet in an airport bathroom in Paris. A few weeks later, this former paratrooper met with us to tell his story and share his disgust with a military he's risking everything to expose.
I kept thinking obsessively that literally, if I survived, I would do everything to stop it, to change something.
Filyatov was part of a military regiment that invaded Kherson, Ukraine in the early hours of February 24th. But even just a day before the equipment rolled in, he said soldiers were being misled about why they were there.
Our regiment commander made us line up and said, "Stop spreading gossip. Stop calling home talking nonsense. I'm telling you, there are 3 more days of training, and then you'll all be home."
He said he only realized Russia was attacking Ukraine after an order came down for his unit to destroy a bridge. In a manifesto he later posted to social media, he described the disarray on the battlefield, a Russian military equipped with patriotism instead of good training, support, and modern technology. He wrote some soldiers began to shoot themselves to get the government money and get out of this hell.
But I say this, Russia has now been captured by some kind of mafia.
We were not told anything but march forward. The commander just told, "You are going there." We were going in a column. When we started to cross the border, I asked the commander, "Why are we doing this?" He answered me to shut up. I didn't know that I was going to Ukraine. They deceived me. We were told that we would go there and come back. They told us that we will go into the fields, set up tents and live there. We didn't ride deep into Ukraine when we were hit. My car blew up and I was pushed out of it with the explosion wave. We became captives in the town. We didn't shoot back. We became captives in the town. We didn't shoot back. We laid our weapons at once. We were deceived and sent to war like cannon fodder. I didn't think that I will have to kill someone. I knew nothing. I was afraid. We are being sent to war like cannon fodder. Everyone gets shot at once. We were going in a column and almost everyone in it dies. I didn't want to fight. I wanted to live. I will say that Ukrainian military are nice guys. They did not hit me and gave me food. For what? Everywhere here live peaceful people and no one wants war. No one attacked Russia and I don't understand what they want from this war.
Etc.
But your country's army, you yourself as leader, was doing nothing. Even if you lose, symbolically fight or make a negotiation or something or else, nothing. So at some point in some areas, the ordinary Ukrainian citizens with empty hands went on the street and told the Russian soldiers to go home. And the whole Europe was silent that you could drop a pin and hear it. So now you're going to rely on Europe and forsake America? You can afford that? Even all this time, 3 years long, if America wasn't there, you'd already be gone, President. Even though you're brave, you're courageous, and you love your country, your family, your people, you'd be gone already. If in one piece, then you're lucky. For 3 years long, you have become a great hero. Your people love and obey each and every of your commands with so much respect. But don't get used to this mighty position and power and make it a habit to expect all you meet to treat you the same way. President Trump is not one of your subordinates. He is the commander-in-chief of the most powerful nation on earth. Remember that when you have the chance to see him again. As for now, your country needs him. You need him. So please, forsake your pride. Forsake your leader type in war that you're used to for 3 years. Think logically. Check all the facts before you omit President Trump's suggestion from your peacemaking list. You must work with him. You must. M-U-S-T. You must work with President Trump. He's the one you can trust. Well, at least compared to Putin. It's not my country. You are not my president. Your people are not my relatives, friends, nothing. But I cannot help but feel pain, as if their pain is my pain. That's why I'm defending myself right now also. I'm not giving you advice for free, just because of your country only. It's for myself. I have the right to defend myself, to protect myself from pain. Related pain for your country, from the war in your country. I have pain because the Russian people are dying. I have pain because the Ukrainian people are dying and suffering every day also. Even if they went to another country and other countries opened the door for them, some countries didn't. They had to return to your country, humiliated, exhausted, running short of whatever money savings they had while fleeing the war. Is it fun? No, huh? And thousands of children are being kidnapped to Russia, leaving their parents drying up with tears, and leaving the children confused, suffering, lacking of love and the familiar surroundings of their own country. Is all this fun? So if you just argue with the strongest president, the strongest country in the world, and if you win, is it good? Will you be proud of it? So please, think logically, be humble. I know you won't like me if I say all this, but I have to. It's just for my self-defense. How about that, huh? You don't have to think anything bigger than that. Just my self-defense, because I'm in pain every day, as long as the war is still there. Even Syria just recently had a change of governments, of leaders, and they still now make friends with all the countries in the world, including all parties in their governments, and pro-Western, pro-America. Not pro-Putin. So just 3 years only, you still can make it. 12 years long, the war in Syria still was won. Russia can protect you? No. Did Europe protect Syria? No. Maybe they tried symbolically, not strong enough. So the president of Syria, even though it's not all his fault, he's done nothing wrong, had to flee. But to where? To Russia. Even though it seems that the country was peaceful before. At least people have peace enough to live and have everything enough. The government took good care of people. Well, as good as they can, comparatively speaking, from other countries. But you see, Russia was there all this time. Couldn't protect the president of that country. Couldn't protect that country. And Europe, nearby, couldn't protect that country either. Couldn't protect the president, who was supposed to be their ally. So learn from all that, President Zelensky, with all due respect. Protect your country by logic, by wisdom, by experience, by lessons from other countries, war and peace. Not protect your pride. Even if you were right in your opinion, no, you were right to have your pride, cast it all aside. Peace is the most important right now. You and President Trump both want peace. So work toward that, okay? As long as your family, your country, your government doesn't do anything opposed to it, go for it. Thank you very much, sir. May God bless you all the time. protect you and your family and your country. Amen. Now I want to tell the Taiwanese people, recently you have had a lot of terrible disasters, even out of time, out of season. And big brother China is threatening to eat up your country alive.
When a magnitude 7.4 earthquake struck Taiwan's southern Hualien County a year ago,
the biggest storm to hit Taiwan in nearly 30 years.
So please listen here. I have taught you the life-saving method, liberating method, not just in this lifetime, but the next life as well. So you can go back to your true home, to your true country. Treasure it, practice it, appreciate it, thank God for it. And do not always call upon me to protect your country. I do the best I can already, believe me. Otherwise, your country would have gone under the sea. Not to talk about war with China. I'm telling you this, not because I love to talk or anything, but because I love peace. I don't want the blood of your brotherly citizens spilled on your own fertile land or on Chinese fertile land. The land is for people to live, to cultivate food and necessities or medicine to help you live long, happy and healthy, not to spill blood on it. God will never forgive. Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, saints, masters never can bless your country if too much blood is spilled on it. Even animal people's blood will destroy many merits that your country has. Your country has a favorable veganism trend, which is even famous in the international media. Yes.
etc.
You should be proud of it. They list your country as vegan-friendly, one of the most vegan-friendly, one of the few vegan-friendly countries. They list Taipei as favorable for veganism, for vegan restaurants. They list as vegan food and all kinds of things like that. It's very favorable for Taiwan. What they wrote, what they write, and what they will write on social media, for example. So be proud. Keep it going. Rise it up to the top. Maybe be the first and only country that is all vegan in the whole world. Imagine the honor you will have, huh?
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.